Hey guys, I'm having an unglamorous Friday. I want to tell you a little story about my mom. When I was little, my mom was she was a stay-at-home mom. She had been a nurse previously. But when she had kids, she stayed home with the kids. And on the days that we went to the grocery store, she would do the whole nine. She would put on her lipstick and her, uh, get dressed up. And I didn't think a lot of it until I got a little bit older, and I was like, "Why are you getting so dressed up? You're just going to the grocery store." And she's like, "I might see somebody I know." Believe me, there's value in that, but it's just has never been my style. And I think that when we see a lot of people, particularly like entrepreneur, marketing people, and they're always like pew, slick and like hyped and dressed up, and then um, there's an element of unrealness about that. Um, and I think, it's a lot of what people tap into as like the excitement of having your own business. But the truth is, it's work. It may be work that's under your control, or maybe more under your control than if you're employed by someone else, or maybe less under your control depending on your clients and how if you have all your ducks in a row, and things go wrong. Sometimes you have to sometimes you got to stay up all night working on something that went sideways that you didn't know was going to go sideways. That hasn't happened to me in a very long time, and I'm very thankful. And it does. But last night I woke up at 3 a.m. and I've been up ever since, and I've been working on stuff, which is like one of the ups and downs, right, of having your own business, is that you can literally wake up at 3:30 in the morning and go, "Ooh, I'm going to get some stuff done." And then just like plow and just like plow into it and keep going until, like, what is it now? Like 1 in the afternoon. And I was like, "Oh crap, I didn't do my live yet." Um, but like, think about that, right? If you're a small business owner, this should be like a little bit of a relief, to know that you're not alone in your sometimes chaos, and also, like, no matter who it is, if they're putting on this like, "I did it, it was easy, I'm always like hyped and up and great," and um I mean, sure, maybe after, a long string of successes, one might feel like that. But the truth is, right? Nobody wants to see Steve Jobs living in his parents' house, working in their basement on his new computer for years. Nobody wants to see that. They want to see the moment when he, like, had a breakthrough, got funding, opened his first factory, sold his first million computers or whatever, right? So I just want to say, like, it's cool. Do the work. Have your people do the work. You know, um, don't fall into the hype game and think that there's something wrong with the way that you're doing stuff, because um, if it didn't have value, then it wouldn't be a business. And if you didn't work on it, it wouldn't have value. Granted, you can work on something and then reproduce it, and then the value stays, right? That's like the magic of the digital age, where you don't have to, like, I don't know if you guys ever saw, there was this really funny video with a guy who made artisanal pencils, and he was like carving each one. Like, we're not there anymore. I mean, and so therefore we can have artisanal pencils. Um, but I hope you guys had a wonderful week. I had a really intense week. I got a lot done. I'm still rolling on it. I still have things that I have to do. So thanks for checking in with me. As always, go to spylabs.com and you can get our free business tools. We have like a mini marketing plan that's attached to that. If you can get through there, and just like leave us a comment. Tell us, like, What have you really worked on this week? What have you like buckled down on? Because that's the way that things happen. I hope you enjoyed your week, and I'll see you next week. I'm coming to you every weekday, doing my best.